way sick for this fucking game. There we go. Alright, man. Ladies. Ladies.
Let's go.
Lego. Is this the Lego store? Yeah. Lego.
Let go. I saw a really fluffy accessory today. A Haribo. Saw this kid named Ree looking at some pieces, Reese's pieces.
I saw some stars like blowing up earlier. Some starburst.
Starburst. I saw this really happy almond. Almond Joy.
I saw some bears. They like had no teeth. They were like gummy bears.
I had like. I was really laughing a lot, as you can hear, so I was Snickers. That was a bad one.
She was looking at something like her cheese.
Fuck, I got nothing else. And
Should I go in?
is that? Yeah, you should go
The
in.
escape pod.
Go in the escape pod. Wow.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Alright, time for another fucking ending.
Oh.
This one involves restarting the game a fuck ton of times.
How many?
Like
Wait,
5, I
Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in?
La la
How
la
is
la
that
la
possible?
la.
They never stopped.
Da, da,
Surely
da,
I was
da,
mistaken.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
It's in different locations.
Yeah.
The fuck is that sound? Is it
A
raining
printer.
out there?
A printer.
Maybe.
A printer.
Got it. Okay, I know where the last one, or I know where the next one is. I got a fucking speed run. Transition.
Wow, that
Stanley came
transition
to a
was
set
really
of two
cool.
open doors.
Shut
He
the
entered
fuck.
left.
I'm getting there,
Shut your-
alright? Shut your bitch at.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Why he got so many
Feeling
subs?
a
Mind
wave
your
of
business, David.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might
There we
find an... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Now. Sigh.
Sigh. Sigh.
Sigh.
Sorry, coach. Uh-oh.
All
Sorry,
of his
Coach.
co-workers were gone.
Hey.
What could it mean? Stanley decided
Sorry,
when
Coach.
Stanley came to a set of two open
This might
doors,
be an
he
issue.
entered the door on his left.
I don't...
Yeah.
I think the ending just got fucked up. Please.
All of his
Haribo.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Please,
Stanley
fluffy
decided to go to
accessory.
the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Urethra. It worked.
I don't know where the next one's at.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I have no
Perhaps
idea
he
where the
wanted to
next...
stop by the employee
You
lounge
gotta find
first,
it.
just to admire it.
Maybe I'm not fucking
The
open.
lounge was grand,
If I can't find
majestic,
it, it's not being put in the
perhaps
video.
majestic, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
That's right.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Might be in the boss's office.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Go on. Right there. Be another
Here's
one.
the door. Just go.
Ah, fuck. He doesn't have a computer. What kind of boss doesn't have a computer?
I don't know, a stupid one?
Uh-oh. I think
A
this
soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain
ending might
started.
be a little
And if
fucked.
it did, it stopped
Never mind, there it
shortly
is.
after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Man, who made this mess?
Okay, who did it?
I wonder where the next one could be. It could be like anywhere in this
What?
office, you know?
Yeah. What's a beat? To have?
Oh, yeah, I kind of changed the scale of shit, so it might be a little fucked up, but whatever. We're in Heaven.
Oh, it's glorious!
This way, Heaven can't copyright us.
Wow. I'm edging to this right now.
Imagine if it was button number 5.
Oh my god, dude, my pants would be a
It would be
tsunami.
an ocean. It would
It
be
would-
it would be the white typhoon in there.
Number 5 got me acting strange.
Mamba number 5.
Mambo number 5.
Yeah.
We can't imitate it though, since copyright.
This is the entire ending, by the way.
That's it. Are you serious?
Yeah.
All that hard work just for a few buttons?
Yeah. Either I can keep pressing the buttons in like forever, or I can do it till I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm not
Another day,
answering that
another
phone.
dollar.
Another day,
Another day.
another day for the OG, the Posters Among Us.
It's not
Stanley came
another
to a set
day,
of 2 open
another
doors.
victory for the
This was not the
OGs.
correct way
Taking
to
down
do
the
it,
sweats.
and Stanley knew it
Fuck
perfectly
you.
well.
That's
Perhaps
not
he
funny.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge.
Whoa. Fuck off.
What a room, Stanley thought. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't think I did.
Another day.
Yeah.
Another lick of my sweaty balls.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not
Dude,
sure
imagine
he
if
really
fucking
is.
Queso was on this
I
platform, it
realize
would
that
break
investing
instantly.
your trust
Dude,
in
like,
someone
fucking
else can be difficult, but the fact is that the
Almost
story
flew
has
off.
been
Yeah.
about nothing but you
This-
all
This
this
fucking
time.
thing would be on the ground.
There's someone you've been
No.
neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for
Right.
me. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone
Yikes.
thinks you are very powerful.
Damn, that's about $5,000 down the toilet.
Well, congratulations.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Pizza
Perhaps he
party.
had simply missed a memo.
Transition.
When Stanley came to a set of
About
2
that
open,
pizza
this was
party.
not
The
the correct
fuck
way
is
to
a
the
pizza
meeting room,
party?
and Stanley knew it perfectly
What the
well.
fuck is a
Perhaps
pizza
he wanted to
party?
stop by the
What the fuck
employee
is a
lounge
Sonic?
first, just to
You
admire
remember
it.
that one?
Yeah.
It was okay.
You know, I also remember
What?
But eager to get back
Chicken
to business, Stanley took the first open door.
Nah!
So bad at following directions, it's incredible
Yeah,
he
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
5
just
years
shut
ago.
up.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not
Where the
asking
fuck
for
does that
me,
door go to?
I'm asking for her.
good question.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put
Yeah,
your
yeah,
work
yeah.
aside.
Yeah,
to let
yeah,
her
go call
back
her.
into your life. She's been
Forklift.
waiting.
Forklift.
Forklift.
Yeah.
That's her, Stan.
Okay. Yellow?
Who this? New phone?
This pizza.
Oh, Stanley, is that
Mister?
you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
Bread.
Okay, there we go.
Yes.
All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
The trick is to hold both of them still.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
You know? Fuck this.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Touche. Okay, back to my loving wife.
Hello,
This is a
sweetheart.
very sad story about
Hey,
the
honey,
death
is the
of a
mac and
man
cheese
named
done?
Stanley.
The fuck you mean you burnt it? I hate you. I hate you.
Oh my
Stanley
god.
is quite a boring fella.
Domestic
He has a
abuse.
job that demands nothing of him.
Domestic
And every
freedom.
button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. And so he began to fantasize
I
about
love
his own
watching
job.
the time.
First, he imagined that
I
one
love
day
filing
out of
cabinet.
work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Time with the
The
boys.
boys.
He went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either.
Okay,
Last,
well.
choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Wow.
I love dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy
That's
world,
I
not
love
he
dinner.
paperwork.
began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
No way. Kids, gather around.
I love my kids and my wife.
It was such a wonderful fantasy.
Oh shit, my
and so
kids.
instead,
Hey,
he
hey,
relived
Bobby.
it again, and then again.
Come
and
on,
again,
Junior, let's go throw
over
some
and
pigskin
over, wishing
around.
beyond hope that it would never
What the
end, that he
fuck?
might always feel this
What?
free. Surely there's an answer down some
That's what
new path.
that's what the
mustn't
adults
there
say,
be?
right?
Perhaps
Come on,
if he
Junior,
played
let's throw
just
the
one
pigskin
more
around.
time.
Don't want to play catch for your old man?
I sure
What they
do
say.
love my wife.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be?
Well,
In reality,
your wife
all
is a
he's doing
desk.
is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets.
Well, I mean, it's a
which
good-looking
life is the
desk,
real one.
to be fair. You know, I mean, like, if I had to choose a desk, that would be my loving wife. I'd
Sleep?
choose that.
Dude, I love sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be
Well-
anything but an observer.
Is that chair
That
always
as long
there?
as he remains here,
Damn, that's like
he's slowly
fine cable
killing
management.
himself. But he won't listen to me.
That is
He won't stop.
delectable cable
Here,
management.
watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay.
You got it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand
Shit.
that every second he
This ain't my
remains here,
apartment.
he's electing to kill himself?
Hey.
How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply
I
play
This
love,
is
my
a
I
intended
love
lovely
coming
purpose
home
house.
and
as Stanley.
sharpening
We're
pencils,
not so
my two
different, I
pencils,
suppose.
doing my
I'll
paperwork,
try once more to
drinking this
convey all this to him.
3-year-old
I'm
coffee,
compelled
staining
to.
all my
I
papers with
must.
the coffee, doing
Perhaps-
nothing at this
well,
area
yeah.
of the desk because there's
See.
nothing here.
Maybe
I can play
this time.
solitaire on here. I can play
And I tried
Balloons
this
Tower
Solitaire.
Defense. I love
Stanley
dying.
pushed a
Please
button.
die,
Not,
die.
not
And I
BT,
tried again.
not
And
BTV.
Stanley
wanna
pushed a
die.
button. And I
No.
Die. I'm gonna. My phone just fucking fell. God damn it. I don't know if you heard that.
You're what?
My phone just fucking fell.
All of his
Wow.
co-workers were gone.
Just created the
What
loudest
could it
fucking
mean?
thud known to man.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I swear, these fucking sections were not here before. I'm
They're fucking
losing,
with us.
I'm
They're
losing my
fucking with
shit.
us.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
With the broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
Yep.
No reason to still be here.
You know, narrator, I'm starting not to like you, buddy. You're
It
kind
was
of a bit of a
baffling that
fucking
Stanley was
nuisance.
still just sitting in the broom closet.
You're kind of
He
a
wasn't even doing
D-bag.
anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Whoa, okay, buddy.
You're kind of a bit of the R word, refined, which is why I fucking hate you.
Are you really still in the broom
Yeah.
closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here.
It's
I'm
my life,
genuinely
gosh.
confused.
Flicks back to hair.
Ugh. It's not face.
Ugh.
You do
Not a
realize there's no
face.
choice or anything in here, right?
Dude, I have
If I'd
a
said
wrench,
Stanley walked past the broom closet,
whatever the fuck
then
that
you would have
is.
had a reason for exploring it to
Duct tape,
find out.
duct
It
tape.
didn't even
Take it
occur to me
away,
because
Penny.
naturally, this closet is of absolutely
Take it away, Chip.
no significance to the story whatsoever.
I have another
That
fucking
really
roll
is
of
such
duct
a
tape.
beautiful
I mention
I
wood.
have duct tape. I have a hammer.
I got duct tape, and I got duct tape.
I think that's a
and
hammer.
most importantly,
I
duct
have
tape.
a roll of
Its
film.
own
I can't
branching
watch it. I
path.
can look at the
Maybe
pictures though.
when you go talk about this
You
with
can't
a
do
friend,
something
you'll
about
say,
the rule of thumb.
Did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite. I hope you
Yeah,
don't find this concerning.
British should be. You hate to see it.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's
You
how
know
stupid
it.
he is.
I-
That or with drug
I
money.
just-
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs.
Now
and
you're
hookers.
speaking my
Let's hear that about
language. I'm
yourself,
starting to
Cheeze.
like you, narrator.
But
Well, I've come to a
narrator,
very
you're just
definite
up my alley
conclusion
now.
about what's going on right now. You're dead. You
Yeah.
got to this broom closet, explored it a bit.
Dude, I've been
No,
drinking
not.
the entire
Am I?
fucking time.
Because
You're
there's
just
nothing
realizing
here.
I
When a
am
physical
you.
malady
You
of
are
some
me.
sort
We are
shut down
together.
your central
Not
nervous
in that
system,
way.
and you
Pause.
collapsed on
God,
the
I'm.
keyboard.
God,
Well, in a
fuck.
situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone coming to a
Pause.
staircase. Stanley
Gotta
walked
hold you-
upstairs
gotta
to
hold
his
up right
boss's
there.
office.
God damn
Hold
it.
up. You got too much dip on your shit. Wouldn't it be real funny if there was just a piece of poop on the side of the elevator floor? Like, wouldn't that be funny? Just like seeing a big brown stain on the side of the elevator. That would be funny, right?
Okay, I'm cutting the game. Or I'm gonna make a cut right there.
Okay.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer,
Ah,
perhaps,
fuck.
and a painting.
I gotta remember, bruh. Hold on.
Yeah. Seems normal to me.
Yeah. Let's stay in here.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me.
Yeah.
Nothing will break me.
Yeah.
In here I can be happy
Yeah.
forever. I
You know
will be
what?
happy. Stanley waited.
You know what?
Hours passed.
I'm bored.
Yeah. Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What?
Stanley decided to go to
Well,
the meeting room.
I tried to
Perhaps
open
he
the
had
console,
simply missed a
but
memo.
I don't know how to in this fucking game. I was gonna do the serious ending, but fuck, I don't know how to open the console. Whatever. Wow, such a lovely day.
What is settings?
No matter how hard
I
Stanley
really
looked,
liked
he
it.
couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
It's so nice being on.
Bark, bark.
It's so nice being on this desk. I could just go over to this desk, and fall. Oh
Jump.
fuck.
What? Wait.
At
Hey.
first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration
It's a
and
little
realized
bright
it was
out
part
here.
of the game's design all along. He then
Yeah.
praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute
No.
just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now.
No.
You could have done it just then. Now would also
You're
be an
asking too much
appropriate
from me,
time to
buddy.
quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
It's not bad.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth
so
must be
pleasant.
told, he was not very old and was quite particular.
Hey, wake up, wake up, wake up.
What Stanley liked most was buttons. He
Keep
pushed
listening.
them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day.
He's calling you fat.
In
You
a
hear that?
meaningful way. But his brain had long ceased to function.
I would beat him up if I were
Which
you.
is
I
why
personally, I
he's
wouldn't
in
let
this
that happen.
parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will
Hendrik
become
couldn't even come
quite
up with these
unbearable.
stars.
You too will become quite unbearable.
Wow. Thank you, narrator. Oh, it's not finished yet. Wow. I don't hear clicking and clacking.
I don't know. I don't hear anything.
No, no. What about that?
Yeah.
I hear something. Gee, it sure is boring around here.
Alone.
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 Alone. Alone. Alone. Alone. Alone. Alone. Alone.
All of his co-workers
Sure
were
is a
gone.
nice
What
day.
could it mean?
I could just like
Stanley
walk
decided
on
to go to the
nice-
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
fuck
missed
on
a
the
memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
No. No. No.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was
Why?
part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game
Hold on,
for its
let me cook.
insightful and
Why?
witty
Let me cook for a
commentary
minute.
into the nature of video game structure
No.
and its examination
you're
of
burning the
structural
house down.
narrative tropes. So, now that you're
I'm
here,
making
what do you
chicken.
think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Why don't we take
You're
a
also
minute just
making
to
me
drink it all
pay
in?
the fucking house insurance by
Okay,
burning
I'm
the
over
place
it
down.
now. What do you think? Are
yeah.
you sick of this gag yet?
I'm not the one that pays it.
Ah, Then in that case, we'll
It's
continue.
preloaded.
But now, here comes the real question.
I love
What do
loading
you
on
think would have
free.
happened if you had told me
Where
that
the
you
fuck am
wanted
I
this
going
to
with this
stop?
joke?
Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would
I
you
love
have
loading
taken
on
the
free.
same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is
I don't
really
know.
miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
What do you think, Cheese?
So, Among Us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Wow. Riveting.
I think we got done with most of the endings.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
fuck.
missed a memo.
Alright.
What?
I don't know if you've been noticing me looking at 425, but like there's an Easter egg. You'll see like Stanley
have.
fucking walk through and shit.
Really?
On a rare occasion.
Like the band, rare occasions? I'm surfing.
Wrong door.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story
Oh,
in
we
any
don't.
way.
I don't know.
Just a little more. Just a little more.
No.
Just a little more. Come on.
No.
Get some more.
No.
Get some more touches at the door.
Shut up!
When Stanley came to a set of
Oh,
two
damn.
open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
Correct.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
The employee lounge is nice.
It was okay.
Damn.
But eager
It's
to get
okay.
back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
Jeez,
disbelief,
can we move it
Stanley
along? I'm running
decided
out
to
of
go up
signs.
to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Just take his shit, man.
The trick is...
Great job.
You're welcome.